Hey guys, it's me, Gabriel. So, the morning boost. I guess when you deal with people who are unkind. I have to think of a better title. That's whack. Anyways, on unkindness. That might be it. So in this world, our brother, including myself, will act foolishly, will act unkindly, will act angrily towards a brother, and it sucks. It seems like we have to go through that, and it's like, dude, why are you being a jerk? Don't gotta be like that. And I think that's something a lot of us we grapple with. I know I do, especially like the people who are like the good people in the world. It seems like they don't deserve to be attacked. In fact, the more we express and these truths and come to these higher truths of within our spiritual evolution, it almost seems like the ego becomes more rampant. And it's not because God's trying to torture us or put us down, but I think rather it's that it's allowing us to be able to show our brother more and more that what he does has no effect on us, and that his sin is not real. And so we do not accuse him. That it's another show of us being able to declare that or attest his innocence and not his guilt. And just one thing to keep in mind is that the answer that you give your brother is what you're asking for. So, in that regard, if a brother is saying something that's mean or something, and then you answer with that, that's what you're asking for. You're asking for that. And so then, also in conjunction with that, whenever you look outside yourself and react unfavorably to what you see, what you're doing is you're judging yourself unworthy and condemning yourself. And I think that's one of those dynamics that correlates to criticism, for instance, because we see the situation. We're like, oh God, they're just tearing you down, and you feel bad. And so then you're condemning yourself. But you don't have to do that, because you can recognize, and this is the important thing, is that each thing is only loving thoughts or an appeal for love, an appeal for help. And see, that's why gratitude is due your brother, because for his loving thoughts and for his appeal for help, because both are actually capable of bringing love into your awareness if you perceive them truly. So the thing of all this is that, I think we also believe that because of the unkindness of our brother or the situation at hand, it is impeding upon the needs that we won't be satisfied in our needs. We won't have our needs be fulfilled, because we think that there's this aspect that's going to be taken apart from it. And then we start to try to correct our brother. We try to say, oh, you're wrong for X, Y, and Z. Why can't you guys be good? But see, then when we start to correct our brother, because we're not doing it how we should, because it's not really our function, until we recognize the spirituality of it, is that what happens is then we start to accuse and blame our brother and not expressing that forgiveness. And then we find ourselves in a dark spot. And all we need to do is recognize that the Holy Spirit, He will provide you for your needs, man. All you've got to do is recognize that He's going to provide them in a way that would not allow the darkness to pretty much spoil the good of what you could have. And so you have to trust that He has all your needs fulfilled. Being willing to just step aside and not be so caught up in the fear that, oh God, now my life is going to be over. Trust in your future with God. Let me tell you, friends, when I do that for myself, I find myself in a really cool spot. Things become so much easier, Because when you recognize that when someone's acting a fool, that it's really just an appeal for love, it makes it so much easier. So you're not all, oh my gosh, what is this? You're being more willing to forgive. You know, any essence of unkindness, if it's not loving thoughts, then it's an appeal for love. And so it makes you more apt to be willing to forgive. Because those who attack are poor. And surely they need some help to see where their true investment is. Some people just get offended really easily. And so it's really important to be able to show them, hey, your blood, my blood is not on your hands. And your blood is not on my hands. And we are both clean and innocent together. And you can help show them that through your love, through your dedication unto these truths to yourself. And from that expression of your cleanliness, your holiness, and your innocence, that being able, presenting yourself clean to the masses, you'll be able, your healing will then be able to comfort and help heal your brother. So that's what I got for you, friends. That's how I think we can really help offset the negative energy of unkindness. Whatever form it may take, the forms may be different, but the content is still there. It may seem like some are more extreme examples than others, but at the end of the day, it all still comes to that. So cast all your cares to the big man who knows, and he'll take care of you. Of that I'm most sure. Okay, I'll see you guys around, and do have a blast.